Hello everybody, welcome back to Riichi Mahjong. We're still clinging on to Master 1, we are clinging on. I think this was the video I recorded, right? Yeah, and then I got a second, a fourth, and a second. So, I mean, this was crazy. Somehow still eked it out as a second place. We're trying to be extra super special selective with when we call Riichi. That's basically the new plan. I think if you look at a lot of these older games that are 4th, 6, 1, that's not that bad. 2, it's not that bad. 1 is not that bad. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. 3. Alright, chums, let's do this. Queue into that Jade room. Riichi is not a comeback mechanic. Okay, I think that's basically what we need to learn. Although it does feel like I'm being sumo to death a lot recently, so I don't know. It's definitely some combination of bad luck, for sure, and also I need to get better at the game, somehow. So we'll see, shall we? We'll see. How's it going? You doing alright? It's Monday morning for me. I generally don't work Mondays. Tell me why. I will tell you why. It's not... I'm gonna cut this, I think. I work Saturdays, basically. So I don't work Mondays. Okay. One, 2, 3-ish, 4-ish. Okay, alright. It's not looking very good. Hand's not looking great. But it is at least something. That's very interesting. Yeah. Hold the door for one more turn, I think, because if I draw into it right now, then that's amazing, right? But I'm pretty sure this needs to go. Quick sharp. I used to present Funhouse, if you remember that. Funhouse? Anyone remember Funhouse? You... Oh dear. What a strange video this is already. Oh. I mean, I guess it's this, right? I guess. It's very strange. Wow, what is happening to me? I was reading a statistical Riichi Mahjong strategy last night. Is this all triplets? Can I make this all triplets? Is it time to think about making this all triplets? No. I'm gonna let this one go, and then I'm just gonna wait. Because I am Ishan 10. Am I? Yes. It's not very good. But I can't call this for all triplets. The 8s are still live. Oh, the 8s are still live. Maybe it's time to start thinking about exhaustive draw, isn't it? Like, I'm never calling Riichi. I'm in Tenpai at least. I don't have a Yaku, of course. But it might be time to start thinking about at least trying to do something with this hand. No one's doing anything super spicy. I can see 3 copies of the Dora. Okay. That's fine. We can fold this one. Yeah. 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 Not too upset about that, I don't think. Yes, I was reading statistical Riichi Mahjong strategy last night, trying to get some hard data about stuff. Don't read late at night, folks. You don't remember any of it, turns out. I'm trying to desperately try. Wow. Wow! The old. Ooh! Ooh! The old. I'm gonna pawn this tile from a Riichi and not have 2 safe tiles and then immediately deal in. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Yeah, I'll join you on that one, friendo. Yeah, a lot of stuff about, oh wow. A lot of stuff in there about when a good shape Damaten better than bad shape Riichi. Bad shape Riichi better than good shape Damaten, if this then that, you know. Oh, the 2 was the Dora? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Definitely should have cut the green before this. I think I just have to cut it now. Just realised that I made a mistake and not try and double down on that mistake and think I'll draw another one. Because, I mean, you've opened your hand, so you almost certainly have a valid hand already. Are you joking me? Are you joking me, though? Oh, I should have cut the 2. It's fine, doesn't really matter. But I definitely should have cut the 2. Sumo. Alright. Okay. It's not like it would have really mattered what we did. Which is not how you should play, but... Guess wind. Yeah. So I'm just trying to not be too. The game is what it is, right? Like it's very hard. The game's very hard. We all know this to be true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. I should throw this. It's still a bit too early to do something cute like this. But this is obviously ripe for being cut. If I demote back down to gold again, this will be the 3rd time that's happened to me. Then I can't blame it on luck anymore. Really? What on earth do I have for this? Nothing. I have absolutely nothing. What is going on? What is going on? Not only did you reach exceedingly early, you just had it. You were just ready. You were just ready on that west wind. That's bonkers. All right, dealer seat time. This hand's not very good. Let's just pawn the red dragon and get out of here. I think. If you want to draw me another east wind, I would love that very much. We'll have that straight away. Cut this 1-9. Okay, maybe we will cut the easts. Yeah, obviously draw the 3 straight away. We'll cut the west. We'll cut the white dragon. We'll hold the east. The east is still insanely valuable for us, of course. Maybe I should have even held that and just cut the 9. Probably should have cut the 9. Once passed doesn't really mean a huge amount. Can someone explain to me what's going on? I'm not doing that. Can someone please explain to me what the heck is going on? Because I feel like... Hang on, I'm just thinking. Christ. I mean, this is door adjacent, right? Can't really do anything about it. I think I'm just going to have to cut a terminal tile and hope for the best. Because it feels like when I'm not on my computer, I am... Then there's the sumo. Okay, it's not a humongous hand, but... I am the dealer and I do still pay out. I pay out a marginal amount, but you know, whatever. I'm very zen when I'm not on my computer and I'm like, you know, it is what it is. It's a game. It's predominantly, it's quite largely luck based, and there's not a huge amount that we're doing wrong, technically, I suppose, based on what the engine is telling me. And maybe I pay too much attention to the engine, but... And then I sit down to play, and a whole bunch of unreasonable things happen to me, relentlessly. And I'm like, right, fine, screw me, right? Do I care about this being the door adjacent? I guess I do a little bit. I guess I do a little bit, to the tune of I'm not going to get my seat wind now. Nah, screw it. It's stopping me from having double-sided weights and Tanyao, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish kind of sort of happening over here. Six, 7, 8 Sanshoku, 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Alright, now we have to make a weird decision. Oh, these are the kind of things that these are the kind of decisions I hate making. I guess I should keep this, right? 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku is possibility. I guess it's this. No, I guess it's this. Keep this as a double-sided weight. This is Ishan-10 if I draw into the 5 or the 7. If I draw another 3, it would be a bad Riichi if I draw another 3. Anyway. I'm going to send that back. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I am Ishan 10. But obviously I'd like to fill this in before filling this. Just hot swap that. I could have obviously kept that 4-5. That is annoying. Maybe I should be shedding this to try and get a better tempai. But I could, in theory, lay a Suju trap with the 4, wait for the 7, if I finish this shape first. It's getting very late in the hand, and this is probably the time where I would slam the Riichi button going, finally! And then deal in, because everyone else is in tempai at this point. I think that's probably one of the main strategic changes we need to make here, is that even probably here the Riichi becomes so less valuable because of how likely is everyone else is in tempai. Right? It's not early enough to be like, I'm definitely ahead here. I'm definitely the first person to be ready. Here, all it is you're just the first person to call Riichi. Should I start thinking about exhaustive draw? Can I throw this 4? Can I? I think I can. Right. It's fine, I'll just sumo it. I can't do that. I did just cut this. So I'll cut it again. I don't think I can cut that one though. I think I have to leave. I shouldn't have even cut this for a bamboo. This was just extremely brazen. Like, extremely. I just wanted to keep tempai for one more turn. But this is a very quick way to lose the game. Oh, thank you so much. Would have just had it. I still can't do it. I'm still not allowed to do it. Can't see any sixes. That's fine. It's fine. I would have sumoed it if I'd have had the gall to throw the 7, but it was a dealer, Riichi. I shouldn't have even thrown the 4 of bamboo. Should not even have done that. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess. Like, one of the things in the Mahjong thing I was reading last night was even perfect Ishanten, which is not the best Ishanten you can have, even perfect 1 away, you're still going to average like 5 or 6 turns before you draw it. Before you then draw the... Alright, this... Oh, that's a... Oh, why did I think this was the west wind? What the heck? Can everyone just calm down, please? Oh my god. I don't want it. I don't want it. This is the thing. Maybe I should have kept it, but what else am I going to throw? This 7-9? You are being absolutely insane over here. To the point where I already want to just fold. I already just want to go, no thank you to this one. This is close to the door. Are you playing a half flush of some kind? Probably. It is technically the best tile I can throw. It's a terminal tile, but... You're not playing a half flush, not like this. Am I going to try and race you on Tanyao? I'm not sure I am. I'd like to just call Riichi if it's all possible. But maybe I should be opening my hand. You're clearly ready, though. Look at this. But then it's probably just red dragon only. Maybe I should just be trying to go for Riichi. And you throw in the door as well, which is just, like, ridiculous. I don't know where the green dragon is either, which is very, very, very worrying. But okay, it is literally just red dragon only. You just canned it for potential value, but... Okay, alright, that was the East round done and dusted. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 shapes, basically. Not very good. It's not very good. Why is everyone playing so crazy today? Please, cut me some slack, would you? Riichi Mahjong. I don't want that. Do I want that? No. Okay. Sorry, I'm drinking tea. No. Okay, that's what you had. I figured you had something. It wasn't the red, it wasn't the greens. It's not the norths either. Alright. What the heck? Alright, so it's a stupid toy hand, is it? Right. What the heck is going on? No, it's just prevalent win red 5. Whoops. Right. The more you look at it, the worse it gets, right? This is good. This is weird. This is fine but awkward. Oh. I'm gonna throw this. Because all of these Yakuhai are very valuable to me right now. A single one of any of them would turn this hand into something pretty playable. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Screw me, I guess. Already thrown the 2, so I don't really want to keep that. Oh my god. It knows when OBS is open, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Yostar knows when OBS is also open on my computer. Alright, that's good. It was never a half flush. It just never was. I'm gonna have to throw this, aren't I? Before it gets me into serious, serious trouble. Which is probably already too late. One, two, three, four, 5 shapes. Okay, that's quite good. I don't have a pair, but maybe I'll just draw a copy of the Dora. That can be my pair. Yeah, might be time to walk away from this one. Might be time to just say that 3rd place is as good as we're going to get here today. Yeah, that's close to the door, isn't it? People are probably going to want that. Yeah, it might be time to just commit to 3rd place being as good as what we can do. This sounds very good, actually. This sounds very good. Also nice double-sided shapes. Pair already baked in. Tan Yao, red 5. This is pretty good. So of course we will sumo Giri for the next 10 turns. Somebody else will call Riichi and we'll have nothing. No. Okay, alright, I was wrong. I was wrong. We are capable of drawing a middle tile. It can be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, if you're being very, very generous. I should keep this, right? Because if I draw a 3, then it's huge. Because then I have this amazing triple wide shape. I could also think about Tan Yao, opening my hand for Tan Yao if it starts looking a bit rubbish. If it looks like we're not going to get anywhere at all. I mean, this is Tenpai. But it's not Tan Yao because I have to accept the 9. And then if someone throws a 9, I'd be in Furiton. I'd rather just call Riichi in that case. I don't think I want that. There's only one copy of the 3 left. I don't think that 1, 2, 3 shape is going to do anything of value for me. It's fine. Take it. I'm not calling Riichi on 3 I am the dealer though. Nah. This is exactly the kind of thing that gets me into trouble. This is exactly the kind of thing that gets me into trouble. It's 3 tiles. It's rubbish. It doesn't meaningfully change the state of the board, right? If I Riichi and get it, then hooray, I suppose. But it's not even that good of a hand. It's Tanyao, red 5, Riichi. I suppose it's fine. You're going for a half flush of bamboo, which is obviously a complete disaster. Another good reason to not just call Riichi. Just stay Damiten and maybe you throw a... Oh! Furiton Riichi for 7 tiles? I still don't think so. Because the threat of throwing a bamboo tile into you is just far too high. It's far too dangerous. Sumo. Sumo on the Dora. Yeah. I figured that you might throw a circle tile and it might be... There we go. You don't need to reach you that. There we go. You might be brazen enough to throw the Dora into me because it's not part of your half flush. I maybe shouldn't have even thrown the 8 because of how close it was to the Dora, but there we go. This is the exact kind of change we need to make to how we play, right? I think even 2 or 3 days ago I would have slammed that Riichi button going, I'm the dealer, I can do whatever I want. Whereas Riichi was so risky compared to just doing nothing. Worst case scenario there is I call Riichi, I throw a bamboo tile, I deal into that half flush, white dragon, 1 Dora, or whatever it was, and I end up in last place. And with a tiny little bit of restraint, someone's disconnected in pure rage. I assume it's their player across from us. No? I'm not carning this, alright? With a tiny little bit of restraint, we find ourselves in South 3, in 2nd place, only 10,000 points away from the actual point leader. That's the change. I'm pretty sure that is the change. Is this Toy Toy? Am I opening my hand for Toy Toy? 1, 2... No. I don't think I am. If any of these were another pair, then I might have done it. Wow. This accepts the Dora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes, but this accepts the Dora, but I also don't think I really care. I don't really want to call Riichi waiting for exactly the Dora. Like, come on. You can't call Chitsuitsu with 2 of the same pairs. Oh, what the hell am I doing with this hand now? I can't tell you why I threw that. I think I'm going to have to just throw these 9s. Maybe I should throw one of the 8s. Maybe I should take one of the 8s down to be a triplet instead. That's probably sensible, right? No reason to can't. You could also maybe throw the 9s and think about Tanyao. I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to do with this hand. I may just cheer 6 of characters and Right, I'm gonna throw the 9s now, I think. Start thinking about just getting Tanyao out of this. It is very awkward, don't get me wrong. I am not doing that, that's for sure. That is not happening to me. Is it? No shot. No shot. Oh, I meant to throw the 7! I'm back in Tempai with this. Oh, who cares? I've ruined this hand. I've ruined it. It's a D- hand, folks. Oh, that's close to the door. I shouldn't have done that. This is a disaster. Wake up, for God's sake. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Follow cut the 5 of circles. Why not? Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Oh my God. I just didn't want to throw this 5 of characters. Oh, brilliant. Oh God. Yeah, I really did not want to throw that red dragon. I really did not want to throw that red dragon. Like, absolutely not. Okay, let's not talk about that one, alright? Clearly something went wrong in my brain. And now I have to try and maybe fight for... The thing is it's so unlikely that I come forth here. So unlikely that I come forth. So we can push this. We can push this. It's not a particularly pushable looking hand. At all. You're just going to be racing for the quickest hand you can possibly win. So are you. You're going to be trying to eke as much value as you can. But this does not look very good, does it? This does not look like it's there. We might just have to settle for 3rd here. Well, no, we can push this. We can push. Obviously, we can push. 7 of circles would be huge. I'm not doing that. That's also fine. Try and trim away these terminal tiles so that we can maybe... Maybe get Tanya out, maybe, if we're lucky. I think I would cheer 7 of circles here. I'm just trimming all the terminals. I want to win a quick Tanyao hand and get out of here in 2nd place. That's irritating. And cut the 2. It's close to the Dora, but you know the 7. The 7s are going. The 7s are going. Ah, hello. Why did I not? I didn't have the 6 before this 5 came out. I definitely would have cheated that. Irritating. I definitely would have cheated this. Cut it again. Go on. Be funny. There's no shot I come in 4th. I have to push for 3rd. Like, I have to. Tempai. With Genbutsu to the dealers. To the Riichi's tile. Let's go! Let's go! He's never been happier to get 2nd place, folks. Absolutely never been happier. Alright. Good. Good, sensible Mahjong. Calm, sensible Mahjong has been leveled up. We're always talking about calm, sensible Mahjong. This is a new tier of calm, sensible Mahjong. I don't even care what this is. It's an A. It's just an A. So, there we go. Maka, shut your mouth, basically. Don't care anymore. I don't care what you have to say. This was the absolute disaster, wasn't it? Yeah, with all the 8s. You could maybe Karn it there, maybe. And then I'm just gonna loot. Yeah, I'm not. I couldn't tell you why I did that. Yeah, you can stay in Tenpai here for this. And then this was, you know, I ran out of time. I really didn't want to do it. Like, I really didn't want to do it. Oh my god, you were in Tenpai for 3 little dragons. And then, definitely should not have thrown that. Definitely should not have thrown that. Yeah, let's not talk about this hand. I don't want to talk about this hand. I want to cut the red 5. Never cut the red dragon. Never. Okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about that hand. I don't want to talk about that hand. A lot of our hands were quite forced as well because people called Riichi so quickly. Be interested to see if everyone's fast Riichis were right. I'm gonna start really drilling down onto what Maka cares about for the Riichi. Like, doesn't like this one. I'd rather you Karn and maybe try and get after a Karn, right? What are you waiting on if you Karn the 3s? You're waiting on a 1 of bamboo. But then you would just reach you with the 1 of bamboo, and if you're never going to get after. Well, you could literally get after a Karn here, but it's 1 copy of the 1 of bamboo. But I think you probably Karn this, and then Riichi. Wait, no, you can't do that. No, you can't Karn and then Riichi because you've got your shapes are 1, 2, 3, and a pair of 2s and a triplet of 3s. By Karning, you remove that, and then you have a. So you would then. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Very weird. But sure. And then it doesn't like this Riichi. It's too late, and the weight is garbage. Too aggressive for no reason. And I've Chi'd a set of 1s. Was the Chi right? Probably not with this A-. Pon, rather. It was 50-50. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. This is also a little change I'm trying to make. I'm trying to be a bit more aggressive with opening my hand when it doesn't look like anything's ever going to happen. This is a more valid toy line because I've already got 3 sets and another pair lined up. 2 sets. This would be my 3rd set. So this is a more valid toy line. Alright, okay. East 2, a B. 7 turns. Whatever. Straight up wrong. Was throwing the 1 correct? That was not the series of events I wanted to transpire there with those buttons, but sure. Throwing the 1 is not unthinkable, but it is definitely the green dragon. And then immediately punished by throwing the Dora. And then I did the wrong thing. Apparently I shouldn't have. I threw it because I was like, right, let's not chase good money after bad. Threw it, and then immediately drew another one. So, there we go. But then this player caused Riichi anyway, so whatever, it is what it is. There was also a very fast Riichi here, right? Fine, good, whatever, good. And that's an A, is it? That's an A level of skill. Maka, you're really getting it in my bad books at the moment. This is so unlucky. This is so unlucky. This is absolutely 100% send this Riichi. Like, this is so good. Riichi Pinfu in the first 5 turns, and you've given away no information whatsoever. And this player just freaking has it. They just have it. Wow. Oh, it's never going to become a triplet. I see, I see. I thought you'd... Yeah, keep it here for sure. Then you draw the west wind, which is crazy. Trim this 6-8-9 shape. Yeah, makes sense. And then now this is never going to become a triplet. So I'd still be tempted to keep it, though, because then I can make this my pair if I pawn the 7s. Oh, I've also got the 2s here. Oh, okay, yeah, no, you definitely don't need it then. You definitely don't need it. I'm not sure I personally would have seen that. I can see it now that the engine is telling me it's correct. But like this, I would have been like, chuck this. It does. This is close to the Dora. Maybe I would have thrown the 6-8 shape. That's very interesting, isn't it? Yeah, chuck 'em, pawn the wests, obviously. Then throw the 5. And now you're in Senpai. And this is brutal. This is so brutally unlucky. It's only 1,000 points, but still. A+, my hand sucked. Pawn, yeah, obviously, 78, yeah. Throw the 1. I'm not quite sure why I did that. Definitely should have kept it. Then I sort it out. Would rather you be a bit aggressive here. You are the dealer. You are the dealer. Should I have cheated any of the... Should I have cheated the 9? Yeah. It's thinking about just send it, mate. It's thinking be more aggressive here. Because what else are you going to do otherwise? If you fold with the 1 and then the 1 and then the 1, that's fine for 3 turns. But what about the following? What about the subsequent 12 turns? What are you going to do the subsequent 12 turns? And your weight is pretty good. Your weight is actually insanely good. Your opening hand must have just been... Yeah, improvement. Not an improvement, but whatever. Improvement. And then, even though this 9 was not looking that good, because it's a... Oh my god. The draws. Why do I never draw like that? A+, don't remember this hand at all. Oh yeah, pawning the 2s? Was pawning the 2s for exhaustive draw a good idea? Maybe. Maybe it was. And then what about your late Riichi? No. Or maybe yes. If you... Why do it there and not there? Yeah, I was going to say. This seems more sensible to me. Is it purely a reaction to me pawning the 2s? And then you're like, wow, they're going for something. It could be. Also, it's Pinfu, so you don't need to Riichi. And also, if you draw the... Oh no, that's not true. I was going to say if you draw the 6, it's Sanshoku, but it's not. It's 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, but it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think you Riichi that, personally. S! Hooray! Oh yeah, you don't want the west winds here. 22, 21, 22, 23. This is perfectly fine. That's not, though. It's close to the Dora. I suppose you could just be... You could just have a 2-3 shape or... And be waiting on the Dora. What was your hand? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Huh? Fine, easy choice. Yeah, pawn, easy choice. I'm not saying easy choice to make to downplay how they played their hand. I'm like, well, my hands were really difficult to play, which is why I only got B grades for them, whereas your hands were just like, oh yeah, I'll pawn the white dragon and then I'll pawn the red dragon and then I'll be in Tenpai. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that, like, yeah, that's certainly interesting because it doesn't get you anything, but it is very, very early, and you are. But you, yeah, I'd be tempted to hold it personally, which is what you did. And then with the improvement, yeah, with the immediate improvement to the 7, then it seems a little bit more like, yeah, we can just get into Tenpai here quite easily. And maybe we just hit. You were very close to hitting, just the wrong dragon, the wrong side. Very close. C! Which one was this? Don't care about that. Don't care about that. That's fine. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Yeah. Maybe. Clearly you have something, alright. But whatever. Oh, that's the end of the hand. Alright, that's not a C. That is just fine. S+. I said throw this before it gets me into trouble, but it's probably too late to even be considering that. This 4 maybe implies that you have a 6-7 shape in your hand that you're waiting to fill. Possibly. Especially with this early 9 as well. This is pretty dangerous. I suppose you could throw this and then maybe throw... Well, you don't want to throw this as the Dora. Keeping a safe tile did not really pay off there, as Maka never respects that. C+, whatever, I don't care about it. And then South 4. Oh wait, hang on. There were a couple of Riichi decisions we turned down, stayed down at 10-4 when we were the dealer. A+. When do we get into Tenpai? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know why I kept this, to be honest with you. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. This is fine. Can't see any of them. You might just be waiting on it. And yeah, I don't know why I kept this 1-2 here. I think that's what scared me, is I thought because I couldn't see any, but then that's not really a good reason to hold on to it. If anything, that means get rid of it sooner rather than later. Yeah, alright, fine. Then I threw it, and then you could Riichi this, but also, what's the point? You're clearly going for a half flush of bamboo, like clearly. I just throw one bamboo tile into you, and I'm livid. I'm probably coming in last. If you don't reach you, then obviously definitely don't do it afterwards. Just stay in Tenpai. This was certainly a choice. This is Genbutsu to everybody. But then I'm thinking that it's not a bamboo tile, so who cares? But this is Genbutsu to everybody, and it does not change my hand in any meaningful way. Just turns this 4-5-6 into a 5-6-7 shape. And actually brings Ippeku online as well, in a way that keeping this doesn't. So yeah, that was a bit of an oversight, but... And then this was certainly a choice as well. It's close to the Dora. Could very easily deal in over here and here. It could even deal in here, let's be fair. Like, all because this looks like a half flush doesn't mean it is a half flush. If I throw this, then I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a pair of 8s. But I'd be in Furiton. But that doesn't really matter, because I'm not... At this point, I'm not actively trying to win the hand. I'm just... That's why I didn't take it, because it's Furiton. But I think the logic here is that you just are happy to repeat in the dealer seat and not pay the no 10 penalty. And then I sumo it, which is just gross. So that was a bit. The point is the Riichi decision is correct. Throwing the 8, not correct, but but not slamming the Riichi here is definitely how it goes. I don't want to talk about South 3, and then yeah, here pushing into this dealer's pushing into this Riichi is objectively correct, because if you do nothing, you'll likely come third anyway, and if you deal in, you'd have to deal in such an insanely large amount of points into this that there's no danger of you coming in fourth. Although it doesn't like this pawn, which is very, very interesting. I guess maybe there's a chance you throw this 5 and you keep this 5-6 shape instead. You throw this. You have this as a safe tile. You know you can chase with this rather than pawning this and throwing this. It's not like this gets you into tempo. But then once you draw the 8, then yeah, you may as well go for it. And then why you threw a red 5? Are you just on hard tilt at this point? D. I think you're just like, get me out of here, please. Well, you see that the 5 is in this discard pile, but yeah. Alright, okay. So, it's so difficult because it doesn't feel like we played a particularly good game, but at the same time, we made the correct decisions where it mattered, aka not calling mindless Riichis, and yeah, so it's weird. It's weird. The game's weird. Have you noticed that? I'm not going to read too much into this A ranking. This is my lowest ranking in quite some time, but it's also my best. It feels like the best game I've played in a long time, which is very, very strange. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment, and if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. Look at this first place avoidance. Classic. Skill, all skill. Alright, take it easy. See you next time. Bye bye.